two top seeds, two former JRDA champions, rocked by defeat in the semifinals. The number 1 seed Des Moines Derby Brats, the number 3 seed California Mayhem. Still in the game. Third place game it is right here at WFTDA.tv. We have Hammer Time, who has just come up from playing Tampa, and man, good game, y'all.
Great game. Well,
Hammer Time,
Albies talks to it, Sugar and Spice, and Hammer Time. Definitely an intense game for the two of us, for instance. I need a nap, and, I've received several hugs.
All right.
Some of them I even knew who they were, so, I was this close to getting you.
Yep.
One day I'm going to get you.
Yeah, I know.
You're going to – I have a weird bucket list, and getting him to, sneeze out milk is one of them. Do not judge me. You don't know my life or the relationship that is TNT. Yeah.
Suddenly that's a hashtag, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, yes. California Mayhem meeting the Des Moines Derby Brats, the third place game, and captains and coaches meeting going on right now. Again, we may have junior announcers joining. I know we are both scheduled to not compete against each other. We are both scheduled on our respective tracks for the championship game coming up. Little did we know that we'd have to sit in for a couple minutes. But, yeah,
All right, we're going to hand this off to Hammer Time.
What? Okay, well, Al told me to sit down. Okay, one at a time. All right.
Well, I am signing out. This is Tool Time, handing it off to none other than Hammer Time.
Hey.
Hammer Time, welcome back.
Hey, guys.
What a game.
Oh, yes, what a game.
Win or lose, Derby wins in that one.
Yes.
Wow.
That was a rough game.
No kidding. It was rough on us, but yeah, looking forward to hearing your insight as we progress.
I gotta announce the next one too.
Yeah, you'll be on chance here with you, right?
Yeah, we're still organizing. Remember now, and we've gotten several mostly positive, actually overwhelmingly positive comments about this, that Al B has recruited some junior announcers for the Junior Roller Derby Association Championship Tournament, as there should be. Hammer Time, and joined back here by
Hot sauce.
Hot Sauce from DOD, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, everybody's selling merchandise, so I just want to make sure they're representing properly Darlings of Destruction, and we will get the game going just as soon as humanly possible, because after this, the big one, the championship game, I'm not going to ask on mic who you have, but you can tell us on Twitter at JRDA_rocks or hashtag #talk2JRDA. And we know you still have your watch party going on, so hashtag JRDA watch party. Facebook and Twitter will be on that. All right, I've got the stats here, the lineups here. I think Albie has prepped you. So I will be back in probably a couple hours, and here we go. Captains and coaches meeting still going. This is the anticipation part. This is actually the most challenging part for an experienced Derby announcer, because you vamp and you vamp and you vamp, and then the skaters have nerves too. They're like, let's get this over with. Let's play, you know? So have fun.
Yes.
And for some reason, we have you putting on the headset.
A little bit of behind the scenes action.
Oh, yes.
Have we gone ahead and announced the rosters yet?
Yes, they did. Yeah. Sugar looks a little confused over there.
You gotta improv it. That's how you do.
Sugar, you just talk. You just talk. So it looks like California Mayhem's doing a little famous chant here. And on the other side, it looks like D-Snake is giving this whole team a little talk.
Officials are still over in the middle, finalizing a couple of things before we get this game on.
Yes. It looks like Des Moines is just about to start their little famous chant too. Yep.
I love how hype everyone gets before the game. It's very exciting.
Oh yes, especially on a medal game like this on third place.
Yes, this is a very important game for both teams as it'll finalize who gets the medal.
Yep.
It seems like Des Moines is starting to line up, seemingly, at the pivot line, and I can see who the jammers are. Number 35, KB, and it looks like number 007.
No, it's number 333, triple threat.
Number 333. Thank you. I don't have glasses on, so
Oh, you're
I can't
okay.
see.
Looks like this jam's just about to get started on the third place game. Here he goes.
And they're off. KB already starting to fight through the middle, but he falls.
Oh, and it looks like number 333, triple threat, gets lead jammer for Des Moines. As KB is still trying to fight hard, getting through that pack, and he does. The initial pass come around, try to score some points for California.
Triple threat being recycled, and he calls off the jam. Both teams got 0 points.
As it looks like next jam here about to start, we got number 07. That is Jam It Jacob going up against number 80, Madeline Bootyfly.
The jam starts, and Madeline Bootyfly already trying to fight through that middle of the Des Moines pack. But that pack is very strong, and she is having some trouble.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like Madeline Bootyfly gets a penalty, making it a power jam for number 07, Jam It Jacob, and Des Moines Derby Brats.
Des Moines is setting up for some offense for their jammer, and they're off.
Nice little hit on the inside. California Mayhem.
KB tries to get him back outside of the line.
Oh. Almost landed at apex. Nope, he calls off the jam.
Seems like there have been 3 points put on the board for Des Moines, 0 for California Mayhem. There are currently 28 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first half.
So it looks like it's 007 D Snake going up against, yep, Madeline Bootyfly once again.
Madeline Bootyfly being recycled immediately by the Des Moines pack, and she falls.
Oh, yep, and D Snake gets lead jammer for Des Moines.
Madeline Bootyfly constantly being recycled by that Des Moines pack. But she comes through and gets around.
Steve Snake comes back to the pack, runs it inside, calls off the jam, picking up 4 points for Des Moines, making it 7-0 Des Moines over California with just over about 27 minutes left in the first period.
It looks like there are 2 jammers in the penalty box for California Mayhem. Or I'm sorry, not jammers, the blockers.
Yes.
And that will make things harder for the California Mayhem team to do some defense.
So it looks like it's number 333 triple threat going up against, looks like, yep, KB the Rockstar for California.
Number 35. And California Mayhem trying to do a great job with their 2-person pack.
And it looks like triple threat does get through and picks up lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Bats. As KB gets out right behind him and tries to catch him and get some points.
California Mayhem has their full wall back as everyone is out of the penalty box. Triple threat tries to come through and is sneaking through that pack, but he gets hit out. No, he doesn't. That was a pivot. Apologies.
So it looks like for next jam, it's Madeline Bootyfly, number 80, going up against 007 D Snake for Des Moines.
There is 1 Des Moines blocker in the penalty box. And it looks like the Des Moines Jammer tries to do a little bit of defense right off the line before trying to fight through that pack for California Mayhem. Madeline Bootyfly also trying to get around and having a hard time. 007 up at the front, trying to push through the arms.
Looks like number 1-2 Razor gets a penalty going, getting her center in the penalty box as 007 gets out and picks up the jammer for Des Moines, and Madeline Bootyfly is right behind her.
731 joins his Des Moines pack and tries to do.
Yep, and Des Moines calls it off. Picking up 4 more points, making it 12-0. Des Moines over California with just under 25 minutes to go.
Looks like KB the Rockstar, number 35, against number 333, triple threat in this jam. Seems like Des Moines is going to do some offense right off the bat.
Yep. Seems like both packs are tight. But it looks like triple threat gets out and becomes lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats.
California trying to do some quick offense for KB before the Des Moines Jammer comes back around.
And a nice apex jump from KB the Rockstar. He's not lead jammer, but he finally gets out of the pack.
Triple threat trying to fight through the wall. And he does and calls off the jam, getting 4 points.
Yep. Making that 16-0, Des Moines over California.
Looks like KB is back out there again as a jammer, and I cannot see the Des Moines one.
Oh, I think it's 007, D Snake. Yes, it is. It's 007, D Snake for Des Moines.
KB the Rockstar gets out first on the inside, making him lead jammer.
As D Snake is right behind him, finally gets out of the pack. As KB's coming back around.
Both packs are trying to do some quick offense on each other. And KB comes back around. The Des Moines Jammer is right behind him. D-Snake trying to catch up to that pack.
He does pick up 1 point. Yes, he does. Putting California on the board.
16-1.
Yes.
Looks like Madeline Bootyfly is back out there as a jammer. That is number 80.
As it is number 07, Jamet Jacob for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Ooh, a little bit of offense right off the bat for Number 329, as she tries to help Madeline Bootyfly. And she gets lead jammer. Meanwhile, 07 comes out right behind.
But he does pick up lead, and he calls it. And that is because Madeline Bootyfly did have no pass, no penalty, making her not lead jammer.
Always sucks when that happens. Looks like there are 2 Des Moines blockers in the penalty box, one of them being the pivot, so a star pass is not going to be possible right off the bat if they wanted to do one.
As it looks like it's an official timeout.
While we're in this official timeout, it would be a great time to talk to you about our hashtag on Twitter, hashtag #TalkToJRDA, that 2 being the number 2, not spelled out. Talk to us about anything, what you're looking forward to in the last day, what you've seen, maybe pictures. Send us pictures of you watching the game. Yesterday I was talking a lot about snacks that you've been eating, as well as pets that you're watching with. And it looks like that official timeout has been over with.
Yes, as it is KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem going up against triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Des Moines only has 2 blockers, so it will be hard for them to get around big KB, and he does get lead jammer. Triple threat having a hard time. And it looks like one of California's blockers gets in the box.
Triple threat does get out, but KB calls it before he gets to the pack to score points. Picking up 4 more points for California, making it 16-5 Des Moines over California.
Looks like Des Moines' pivot, it's still in the box.
But is standing, so she should be out pretty soon.
Des Moines takes the front of the pack to try to defend against KB, but KB gets around on the outside, getting lead jammer again, twice in a row.
It's D-Snake trying to spin around that pack. It does get held up. It's Love Tap. It's holding on to him real tight.
Failed apex jump by KB as he comes around behind 731.
Nice little toe work on the inside from D-Snake, and he finally gets out of the pack. It looks like KB's just about to get out of the pack with 1 blocker left. Yes, he does. He calls it off, picking up 4 more points for California.
The penalty box is clear, meaning that each team will start off with a full set of blockers for the next jam. Looks like that is Madeline Bootyfly, number 80, against Jamet Jacob, 07. Number 50 trying to do some offense on the inside.
Oh, but it does look like Jamet Jacob, number 07, does pick up lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats. As far as I say that. Number 9 from Des Moines, that is Dragonfire, goes to the penalty box.
Madeline Bootyfly gets out, and she does not get any points as, actually no.
Nope, 0-0 jam.
0-0
jam. As it looks like it's KB the Rockstar going up against triple threat from Des Moines, as each team has got 1 blocker in the box, making it an even blocker setup to start this jam.
Des Moines takes the front of the pack, possibly to do some offense on the line. Or just to block KB.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing if you are a blocker, I have to say.
Oh, as we said, that triple threat does get out and becomes lead jammer for Des Moines.
KB struggling to get around 731, but he does anyway and is coming right behind him being triple threat.
Oh,
triple threat.
and a nice little juke move to the middle as he does pick up 4 more points for Des Moines Derby Brats, making that 20 points for Des Moines and 9 points for California.
There are 18 minutes and 24 seconds left in the first half.
As it looks like Madeline Bootyfly for California is going up against 007 D Snake for Des Moines.
Looks like Des Moines' pivot, who is sitting, is in the box. But number 28 for California Mayhem is standing, meaning he will be out soon.
Oh, and it looks like D Snake runs on the inside and picks up lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Madeline Bootyfly got recycled by the Des Moines blockers.
Nope.
And she ducks under on the outside, meaning she is coming right for 007. Who rushes through and jumps
and a
around.
Nice jump. Picks up 4 points for Des Moines.
This becomes 24 Des Moines, 9 California.
So it looks like it's KB the Rockstar going up against triple threat for Des Moines.
And all of the blockers in the penalty box have gotten out, meaning that each team will start up with a full set of blockers. KB struggling against the Des Moines wall.
So it's like triple threat. He's got one blocker left, and he does get through and becomes lead jammer as KB the Rockstar is right behind him. Both jammers are racing fast, trying to get back to that pack, score some points. As it looks like both packs are now starting to race, try to get away from that jammer. But it looks like triple threat. Nope, 0-0 jam. Triple threat called out that jam.
There seems to be an argument about points on the Des Moines side, but the argument has been quashed.
As it looks like it's number 07, Jamet Jacob going up against Madeline Bootyfly once again for California Mayhem.
This time both teams are lining up closer to the pivot line, which will be very interesting to see how their blocking style changes. A little bit of offense by Love Tap number 52.
Oh, and it looks like Jamet Jacob runs on the outside, picks up lead jammer for the Des Moines Derby Brats.
Madeline Bootyfly right behind, though, so it'll be a race to see who will get points. And the packs are starting to race.
And that is 1 point picked up for Des Moines Derby Brats and 0 points for California, making it 25 Des Moines, 9 for California Mayhem. With just about 15 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first period. As it looks like it's 007 D Snake for Des Moines Derby Brats and number 35 KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem.
And all of the team looks very excited to be here, especially the ones on the floor as they are blocking. KB tries to do a little bit of footwork on the outside, but is not unsuccessful.
D Snake jukes on the inside, picks up lead jammer, but as soon as I say that, KB the Rockstar finally gets out of the pack. He's going to try to do as much as he can and try to catch up to him.
Packs are racing once again.
So it looks like D Snake is trying to get through that pack.
D-Snake is trying to race to get a couple more points before he has to call it off. KB is still trying to struggle right behind him.
Oh, and he does call it off. California picks up 0 points on that jam, and Des Moines Derby Brats picks up 2 more points for their team.
Both teams are working very hard, and with all this racing, it does make them tired.
Yes, it does. So it looks like it's number 333 triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats going up against Madeline Bootyfly, number 80 for California Mayhem.
And Madeline Bootyfly gets out first.
Oh, but gets nailed in the head as 007 D Snake goes to the penalty box as the pivot.
Triple threat still struggling to get through that California
Finally
pack, and
does
as
get
I
that.
say that, he gets through. Madeline Bootyfly trying to get that last point.
Oh, I really don't think she got that point.
7:31 holding up 3 fingers to let the refs know.
Oh, but it looks like he's going in the penalty box.
So Des Moines will start off with 2 blockers.
As it does look like he only picked up 3 points for that jam. As it looks like it's KB the Rockstar going up against 0-7 Jamit Jacob for Des Moines Derby Brats.
KB.
Oh, yep, it is a no pass, no penalty. But he did pick up lead jammer for California Mayhem as Jamit Jacob just gets out of the pack. Oh, nope, but it does look like it's a back block on KB the Rockstar. Getting sent to the pin box, and it looks like it's a power jam for Des Moines Derby Brats and Jamit Jacob.
Jamit Jacob gets hit hard on the inside line by Love Tap. And will be recycled back.
Yep, and it does look like number 52 Love Tap does get a penalty. Oh, and it looks like he gets 2 penalties. Making him sit in that box for 1 minute.
Jamit Jacob finally gets around on the outside and gets 5 points.
As you say that, KB the Rockstar is standing in the box, and he is let out of the box. Now having the power jam over with.
Good hold on the outside by one of the California Mayhem blockers. Jamit Jacob gets recycled, but KB gets through, getting 4 points.
So it looks like Jamit Jacob does run on the inside and picks up 4 more points for Des Moines. As KB is finally back to the pack. See what he could do to try to get some points.
KB being held by 731, but 731 gets a penalty for it, seemingly a stop block.
Yep.
So he will be going to the box.
Oh, and KB does get knocked on the outside and gets recycled back to the straightaway.
D-Snake is holding that inside line, waiting for KB to come back around.
And it's like Jamit Jacob does finally get out of the pack again, picking up another 4 points.
KB gets hit on the inside again.
Yep. And KB the Rockstar does get out of the box. I mean, my bad, the pack too. Picks up 4 more points. So
Looks like he is angry because he is going to the penalty box, meaning that Des Moines will start out on a power jam. KB is in the box again.
yep, and it's, as you say, it looks like it's an official timeout. And on this official timeout, Des Moines Derby Brats, 44 points. And California Mayhem, 20 points. As it 11 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first period.
This is also a good time to tell you about the other hashtag that we have for JRDA, JRDA Watch Party. JRDA is in all caps, Watch Party is in lowercase. Please send pictures of what you're doing while you're watching roller derby. It can be about anything. As I've been saying, I am very fond of pets and food, as I have not eaten in a very long time. Please send pictures. I love torturing myself like that. Also, hashtag talk to JRDA. Talk to the number 2, JRDA in all caps. Thank you. This official timeout seems to be going on, and both teams are talking strategy. And the official timeout is over.
Yes. As it does look like triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats is allowed to start this jam off as a power jam. But it looks like Des Moines, yep, you can talk.
Des Moines is setting up on the inside line with looks like 2 blockers as the other 2 are in the box. And there is some offense going on with the Des Moines blockers.
Ooh, and a nice apex jump for triple threat as it does pick up lead jammer.
Another Des Moines blocker joins in for this offense, for this power jam. Triple threat trying to do some footwork on the outside.
Oh, and a nice toe work right there. Picks up 5 big points for Des Moines Derby Brats. It calls it off, leaving KB the Rockstar stranded in the box. But it does look like also 007 D-Snake is still in the box standing, though, as the pivot for Des Moines.
All of California Mayhem's blockers are out there, but Des Moines only starts out with 3 as the Des Moines pivot is in the box. And the California Mayhem jammer is still in the box, but he is standing and he gets right out. He starts trying to get through the initial.
KB the Rockstar does finally get out of the pack after coming out of the box and picks up lead jammer for California Mayhem. Oh. And they do hit him out in the inside and recycle, but it does look like number 20 Thrasher does pick up a penalty for that.
Jim Jacob gets through on the outside, and although he is not lead jammer, he is trying to get back into the pack.
Oh, but it does look like KB the Rockstar picks up a forearm on the straightaway and has to come back to the penalty box and serve his time.
Makes this another power jam for Des Moines. This is probably killing Mayhem, but not Des Moines as they start doing some offense on California Mayhem's blockers. Jammer Jacob starts getting hit down though. Any panty passes, or I'm sorry, star passes.
Star passes, yes. To number 007,
which
D
is
Snake for Des Moines. Oh, and does get knocked on the outside. But it does look like number 20.
Thrasher gets another penalty.
Yep. As I was just say that, KB Rockstar does come out of the box. See what he can do with this jam. As 007 does get out of the pack and scores 5 more points for the Moines Derby Brats. And KB, yep, you can say it.
KB gets through getting what looks like a full 5 points. He encounters that strong Des Moines wall though. And D Snake also encounters a wall as he gets recycled back, but he is starting to try to race through. And KB falls and encountering the Des Moines pack. But he is out of the penalty box, meaning that California Mayhem can probably start putting a few more points on the board with their jammer not in the box.
Oh, yes. As it looks like after that jam, Des Moines Derby Brats does win that jam, netting out about only 2 points in that jam, 13-11. As Des Moines Derby Brats has 62 points to California Mayhem's 31 with 7 minutes and 39 seconds left, and it is an official timeout.
Looks like both teams are going back to their benches to talk strategy with their coaches. And it seems like there's a lot of cheering going on the parents and fan side for both teams. There's a lot of screaming going on over there.
Oh, yes.
It's always good to be excited for both teams. Now, it does look like Des Moines is starting to set up as they are probably finished talking about strategy with their coaches.
Yep. But it does look like they do have 2 blockers in the box, making them short 2 blockers on the track, making it very hard.
The timeout on the California Mayhem side, meaning there's a full 60 seconds, or probably more like 55 as we've been talking for a while, on their side before the jam starts.
So it's like it's number 333 triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats going up against number 80 Madeline Bootyfly for California.
Bootyfly trying to juke around those Des Moines walls. But triple threat jukes around California Mayhem's first on the inside, making him lead jammer. Bootyfly is still right behind though. And the packs start racing once again.
And it does look like triple threat calls it off, picking 1 point off and holding California to 0 points in that jam.
Looks like there's still one more blocker in the penalty box for Des Moines, but she is standing, so she will be able to come in hopefully soon. Meanwhile, 007 D Snake on the jammer line with a new jammer. I cannot see her number.
That is number 1-8. That is number 1-8, Kaylor Swift.
What a cute name. And she gets lead jammer. And a good hit by Love Tap to one of the Des Moines blockers.
Oh, but as we said that, she does get a back block, making it a power jam for number 007, D Snake, and Des Moines Derby Brats.
It's going to be even harder for defense, as it looks like California Mayhem only has, looks like 2 blockers out there on the floor. And Love Tap doing his work in the front of the pack, trying to keep that jammer from being behind. But D-Snake gets around anyway and gets a full 5 points.
Yes. And it looks like right after you say that, Kaylor Swift does come out of the box and is going to try to come around this into the pack and try to score some points. And right as I say that, 007 does get out and picks up 5 points for Des Moines Brats.
And Kaylor Swift does get through and gets a full 4 points. But,
Nope.
No, she does not go to the penalty box. And still tries to get some points for her team. But the pack is racing, so she will have to work extremely hard to get in front of them. Some good footwork on the inside, but she does not nail it, so she has to go around and be recycled.
And D-Snake does get out of the pack and does score 5 big points for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Kaylor Swift trying her best as she gets through with a spin move, getting 4 points for her team.
D-Snake does get out, picks up 4 more points for Des Moines Derby Brats as that jam is finally called off. As Des Moines Derby Brats had 28 points in that jam to California's 8, making it 91 Des Moines, 39 California with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first period.
Seems like there has been a change in pace for the blocking lines as they are starting off at the pivot line. And it looks like a little bit of jammer defense. Madeline Bootyfly, number 80 out there. And Jamet Jacob, number 07. Madeline Bootyfly gets a little bit of a knockdown of the Des Moines blockers. And Jamet Jacob is doing his best to get through, and he does, and he gets a lead jammer status.
It looks like Madeline Bootyfly does get out, not lead jammer, but she finally can come around and try to score some points for California Mayhem. So it's like number 07, Jamet Jacob does get out, calls it off right before Madeline Bootyfly does try to grab some points, and it does look like he does pick up 4 big points for Des Moines.
That makes the score 95 Des Moines, 39 California with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half.
So it looks like it's KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem going up against number 333, Triple Threat for Des Moines. 5 seconds been called. Looks like a little offense for number 306, Little Rebel. As Triple Threat does get out, picks up lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats.
KB scooping around and goes and gets through the pack.
Yep.
He's going to try to score some points, hopefully, if he can catch up to the pack. Triple Threat calling off the jam, though, before KB can get any points.
And he does pick up 2 points for Des Moines.
Looks like Des Moines has been lining up in the front quite a bit lately, the front of the pack. While California has been staying in the back of the pack for basically every jam. I wonder if that might be a downfall for them.
As it looks like it's number 007, D-Snake going for Des Moines against number 80, Madeline Bootyfly for California.
And it looks like there's a little bit of falling. The 007 D-Snake gets through and is lead jammer. Madeline Bootyfly struggling as a penny star pass
Yes.
to KB. I've always known it as a panty pass, though, ever since I was, 12. So it's a little bit hard to break bad habits. And the jam is called off by D-Snake as he gets 4 points.
Yep.
California Mayhem gets 0.
And they do break the century mark, bringing them up to 101 for Des Moines, 39 for California, with just about a minute and 25 seconds left in this first period.
Some cheering going on the California Mayhem side.
So it looks like it's number 20, Thrasher for California, going up against number 07, Jamit Jacob for Des Moines Double Rats.
Jamit Jacob in the back of the pack trying to get through around those California Mayhem blockers. But they keep recycling around him.
It does look like there's a lot of rolling action going on.
Meanwhile, Thrasher pushing up at the front of the pack.
Breaking the pack up, only got 2 blockers to deal with now. Nope. They all recycle back, and now she's got to deal with the full pack once again.
Both jammers having a little bit of trouble getting through, and some penalties being called. So many penalties being called. Des Moines blocker number 9, Dragonfire, being put in the penalty box. Wow, 07, Jamit Jacob gets through the pack.
I'm good with that.
Jamit Jacob gets hit to the inside by, I cannot see her number, but a number 2.
That is number 2, Zippy for California.
It looks like, oh, I didn't even know. It's California Mayhem's jammer is in the box, but she is standing.
Yep. And that jam is finally called off.
So there will be a power start for Des Moines.
Oh, but right before you say that, it is halftime.
The jammer will start in the box for the next half. That's gotta suck.
As Des Moines Derby Brats, 104 to California Mayhem's 39.
California. Just to recap, there has been a lot of great action from both teams. Des Moines still holds steady with 104, while California has 39.
Yes.
And while this halftime is going on, you can most certainly talk to us on Twitter as #TalkToJRDA, the 2 being a number 2, and #JRDA Watch Party. Please send us pictures of anything.
Yes.
The jammer for California Mayhem will start in the box, and that is it because it is halftime.
It does look like we are back with just about 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the halftime. As you see on the scoreboard, it does look like scoreboard. Yep, 1 minute and 45 seconds. As you see on the track, yes. Diamond City and FOCO are warming up for their game after this game for first and second place. That's going to be a very intense game to watch. But talking about the game that's going on right now, as you see on the board, just to recap, it is 104 Des Moines Derby Brats, and it is 39 California Mayhem, as Al B. Damned is very happy to give me a water. Thank you very much. Yes, looks like California is huddled up right now as their coach is talking to them about little strategies and stuff.
For sure. It has been a very intense game so far. The Des Moines Derby Brats are beating California Mayhem by what looks to be a lot of points, but anything can happen really in the second half. We've seen a lot of great blocking, a lot of great jamming from both teams, and hopefully this half will not disappoint.
Oh, yes. And just to let you know, if I was California, I would worry about not really their jammers, because their jammers are doing really good, but they're getting out late. They're really getting out late. So what California, if I was them, California needs to sit more and be able to hold that jammer and not move when that jammer moves. Because I can tell you right now, Des Moines Derby Brats does have a lot of jukey jammers. So if they want to try to catch Des Moines Derby Brats and catch up to them, make this a really good game, which it still is anybody's game right now, as you saw his last game. But, yes, as it looks like they're huddling up right now, about to do a little chant. Yep. California looks pumped for the second half.
And Des Moines looks just as pumped. They are serious and ready to win. They do not want to give their lead away. Both teams are starting with a full set of blockers, but unfortunately, California Mayhem has a jammer in the box, meaning Des Moines will start off the second half with a power jam right off the bat.
As the person jamming is number 333, triple threat for Des Moines Double Rats. Looks like he's got one blocker, two blockers to beat now. Oh, and he does get hit out.
But Thrasher comes in and sneaks on the inside. Des Moines didn't even catch it, so she gets lead jammer status. Triple threat looking like he's going to try to do a star pass. But can he get there? Thrasher trying to get past those strong Des Moines walls.
Getting knocked down on the turn two, now on the straightaway. Triple threat takes his panty off, but does get through the pack. Now he's put this panty back on.
And the jam is called by Thrasher. A little bit of a pile up down there.
As California does pick up 4 points to Des Moines 0 points. That's what they need right now, a little chipping. Chip, chip, chip. That's all they need to do right now.
Everybody is lining up at the pivot line. You know, this will be a very interesting start. Oh, never mind. They are all bridging back. Looks like number 80, Madeline Bootyfly against...
Number 07, Jamet Jacob for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Thank you, I could not see. And Jamet Jacob being recycled.
And Madeline Bootyfly does pick up lead jammer for California Mayhem as she swoops on the outside. So like Jamet Jacob gets knocked down the inside and is still trying to fight hard through that pack.
280 gets behind the pack because he tried to hit the jammer out, but did miss. Madeline Bootyfly trying to fight hard. While California Mayhem recycles Jamet Jacob, but California Mayhem's pivot gets put in the penalty box.
Looks like California Mayhem's trying to recycle, trying to hold Jamet Jacob as much as they can, but right as I say that, Jamet Jacob does get on the outside. Finally gets out, now trying to come around and score some points.
They're yelling at Madeline Bootyfly to call it, and she does.
Picking up another 3 points for Mayhem, making that 8 points for California Mayhem to another 0 jam for Des Moines Derby Brats. That is 2 in a row that Des Moines has been held scoreless.
California Mayhem gets 51 points now, and Des Moines has 104. This is exactly what California needs to keep picking up lead and to keep controlling the jam.
As it is number 35, KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem going up against number 007, D Snake for Des Moines Derby Brats.
See if California can keep up this great power jam.
Oh, and KB the Rockstar does pick up lead jammer for California as D Snake is right behind him.
And it seems like California starts running the pack. And Love Tap does a...
Yep, he does pick up a high block, sending him to the box. Yep.
KB gets 4 points in that jam, while Des Moines does pick up 1.
As this jam is about to start, we got Madeline Bootyfly going up against number 07, Jamet Jacob. But it does look like each team does have a blocker in the box. So it should be an even blocker setup.
California Mayhem really trying to get on the Des Moines pack. And on that Des Moines jammer, it looks like.
Yes. As both packs are trying to sit tight and wear down these jammers.
Some great reforming and recycling.
Well, but it does look like one of the blockers from Des Moines, number 306, that is Little Rebel, picks up a high block.
Number 731 recycles. Madeline Bootyfly, 731 being Enigma. Looks like there's some yelling from the California Mayhem coach. He's not happy with some of the calls that are probably not being called up there.
Yes.
Number 9 from Des Moines, Dragonfire being sent to the box at the end of the jam, meaning Des Moines will start off with what looks like 2 blockers.
As it does look like Des Moines had a 4-0 jam there, holding California scoreless, but it is a official timeout for Des Moines. So, yep, you can go ahead. You can go ahead. You're
This
good.
would be a great time to talk about maybe what California Mayhem could do to start chipping away at Des Moines' defenses. What do you think, Hammer Time?
Well, yes, they're doing exactly what I thought they would do, and they're starting to sit tight and trying to wear down these jammers of Des Moines, because if you wear them down, they'll start getting penalty heavy because they'll get frustrated. So what they're doing right now is perfect, exactly what I thought they should do. So we will see with just over 25 minutes left in this second period, see if they can keep this rolling and try to get this point differential really close.
Seems like that official timeout turned into a timeout by Des Moines, and it seems like it has been over.
Yep, it is over as number 333 triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats is going up against number 35 KB the Rockstar.
Let's see if KB can stay clean, as he has been getting quite a few penalties in this game. And he jukes around one jammer.
Yep, and a nice apex jump on that inside line, making KB the Rockstar lead jammer for California.
Triple threat being held back by that California wall. KB trying to score some points as he gets through on the outside and races.
Oh,
a little bit of
little jammer on jammer action. Triple threat does get knocked to the outside, but does come right back in.
KB gets 5 points on that pass. And the pack is racing. KB calls it off, feeling that it is not safe to go for another pass, with triple threat so close behind.
Yes. And California Mayhem does pick up 5 points and holding Des Moines scoreless. As it is number 007, D Snake, going up against number 80, Madeline Bootyfly for California Mayhem.
California Mayhem going to sit on the Des Moines pack. And some cheering going on for the California Mayhem fans and parents. Des Moines jammer trying to go right through.
Yep, and Madeline Bootyfly does pick up lead jammer for California, but D Snake is right behind her.
The pack is running again. And a penalty being awarded to Love Tap. And the jam is called off, meaning that Love Tap will stay in the box.
As that is a 0-0 jam for both teams.
Seems like California Mayhem has been quite penalty heavy this game.
Oh, yes.
I wonder what they can do to kind of minimize that.
It almost seems like Des Moines is trying to get in their head right now, and it is slowly working, as California is picking up a lot of penalties lately. As it is KB the Rockstar going up against triple threat for Des Moines.
KB trying to sneak around that inside line, but it does not work, so he tries to juke around the outside. And he gets through.
Yes, he does on the inside. Yep, California does pick up lead jammer, but triple threat is right behind him, as there's a little jammer on jammer, a little action going on. As both packs are keeping it a steady little roll as they pick up now.
And KB takes that Des Moines jammer back.
Yes, he does.
So he can fight through the pack once again. KB also has to fight through these two Des Moines blockers, with the third coming up right behind. Triple threat gets through the pack with 0 points.
Yep.
As it was his initial.
California does pick up 2 points, though. Slowly chipping away again, as it is an official review for Des Moines Derby Brats.
During this official review, it would be great to tell you to go to Twitter and talk to us. Hashtag talk to the number 2 JRDA and hashtag JRDA watch party. As I've been saying, there have been all kinds of topics coming up. Pets, snacks. My preference is dogs. Some people have cats, but I'm not a very picky person. Just send in anything. Show us what you're watching. See if you have a comfy chair or a sofa that you watch on. Maybe you're at work, and if you are at work, I mean, that's pretty cool, but maybe you should focus on your job.
Yeah, you should focus on your job before worrying about Derby, because
Derby's a pretty high priority, I have to say.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Looks like this official review is still going on, as both teams are talking strategy. And the officials, refs, and everyone on the inside are talking.
Yes, it looks like a couple of the refs have come over to the announcer's booth and talking to some of the NSOs about what has been going on. They head back to their group and talk about it.
Everything's gotten really quiet all of a sudden. I don't like it.
Yes.
Derby is not a quiet sport. This would be a good time to talk also about the other games that are coming on Open Division. I think Foco Spartans versus
Diamond City.
Diamond
City
City.
Miners, yep.
For first and second place, I believe.
Yes, it is. And that's going to be a very, very intense derby bout that's going to happen.
For sure. I haven't really seen Foco Spartans play as I've been announcing other games or doing my own games, but I feel like I really want to watch this one. If I'm not announcing, over on the other side for the female division, which reminds me, female division, open division are both playing this weekend. If you can't really catch a game in open division. Oh.
So Black was looking for a forearm call on the orange jammer on the jammer contact. All of the contact was initiated above the elbow, so it was all legal contact. So they're going to lose the review, and there won't be a penalty.
You say that because I don't remember.
So it does look like the Des Moines Brats was looking for a high block on the orange jammer, California Mayhem's jammer, but it does look like it was hit in the shoulder and not in the head. So California Mayhem will lose Des Moines Derby Rats will lose their official review, and there will be no penalty for California.
For those of you that don't know what an official review is, I would tell you, but the next jam is starting. It looks like...
Yeah, it's Madeline Bootyfly, number 80, going for California, going up against number 07, Jamet Jacob for Des Moines Derby Brats, as it is another official timeout.
Okay, so I can tell you guys what official review. An official review is when one of the teams, if they have any problems with a call that was not made or a call that was made that they don't agree with, the referee, they can make an official review and try to argue their case as to why a call should or should not be placed on whatever team that they are playing against. Seems like official timeout is happening. So we don't really know what's going on. But all of the refs have left the inside track.
Yep, and as right as you say that, they look like they're about to come back together and talk about it. And it looks like one of the refs is talking to the California Mayhem's coach, telling him why he did that review and what the results were. As it is Madden Bootyfly for California, going up against number 07, Jamie Jacob for the Moines Brats.
Some good defense for both teams as they were sitting on the jammer.
Yep.
Oh, but it looks like Madeline Bootyfly.
It's not Lee Jammer.
But she does get through right behind Jamet Jacob.
Which is Lee Jammer, but both jammers are neck and neck with each other right now, as it looks like the pack is speeding up once again. We are seeing a lot of this as Jamet Jacob does call it off, making that a 0-0 jam.
Looks like California Mayhem has decided to wall up in the back this time, letting Des Moines take the front of the pack.
Yep. And it looks like it is KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem going up against number 007, D Snake for the Des Moines Brats.
Both packs are working hard to contain the jammer.
Oh.
Failed apex jump by KB.
It looks like 007, little hop on the outside, picks up Lee Jammer for Des Moines.
KB.
Yep. You can go ahead, you're good.
KB does get out of the pack and is right behind.
As D-Snake does come up to the pack, looking for some points. He does call it off, picking up. Whoa.
Ooh.
Little illegal hit right after the jam, as Des Moines does pick up 1 point for their team, making it, no, 2 points, my bad. making it Des Moines Democrats 112 to California Mayhem 60 with about 20 minutes and 46 seconds left in the second period.
Des Moines jamming, walling up at the pivot line and scooting back to give California no room to block.
Ooh.
And a quick lead jammer call for triple threat, number 333.
Oh, and a nice little dip on that outside from Madeline Bootyfly. Not lead jammer finally gets out of the pack. She can try and score some points. But it does look like, does look like triple threat is out of the pack. Try to score some points.
Triple threat is trying to get in front of those California Mayhem blockers, but instead calls it off because I don't think he got any points on that one.
No, he didn't. Nope. 0-0 jam.
There's been quite a few of those in this game, but that's better than giving the other team points, so it's whatever, really.
Yes.
Mad Max making appearance on the jam line. That is number 280.
As it looks like California Mayhem does have 2 blockers in the box, but both are standing. So it looks like they will come out of the box pretty soon, as it is D Snake for Des Moines going up against Mad Max. And Mad Max does get out of the box, but D Snake is right behind him.
It was a perfect little inside move by D Snake. Mad Max calls it, making it another 0-0 jam. Yes. Burning time on the clock as it is 19 minutes, 14 seconds left in the second half. Des Moines 112 points, California 60.
With just about 19 minutes left in the second period.
Looks like KB the Rockstar, number 35, is going up against, people have gotten in my way.
That is triple threat for Des Moines.
I may be tall when I'm standing, but I'm not tall when I'm sitting down. KB gets recycled by Des Moines, and triple threat is also having a little bit of trouble. And
oh, but it does look like it is it's a track cut for triple threat. This is sent to the penalty box, and it is a nice apex jump from KB the Rockstar as he does pick up lead jammer, and it is a power jam for California Mayhem. A much-needed power jam in that. As he does come up to the pack. He's only got one more jam. Yep, and he does get out, picking up 5 more points for California Mayhem.
California Mayhem's style of offense is really waiting for the jammer to hit before they come and do whatever damage control is needed. And they slow the pack. KB gets through once again with another 5 points, which is exactly what they needed to get themselves back on the board.
It does look like California Mayhem's coach is not very happy with that call, as he did want it a little sooner. But he did hold the jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats in the box, but it's not going to be for very long.
Triple threat is standing, and it looks like actually 2 Des Moines blockers are in the box.
Yes.
No, 3. 3 of them still in the box. 2 of them are sitting, 1 of them is standing.
And KB the Rockstar does get out of the pack, becomes lead jammer. Triple threat is trying to fight hard, try to get through that pack.
The other Des Moines blocker tries to get through and do some offense for her jammer, but does not make it, so she switches to defense instead. KB goes through on the inside. And the third Des Moines blocker joins the fray.
KB the Rockstar does pick up 4 more points for California Mayhem, and as he calls off the jam. Much needed 4 points, as it is Des Moines Democrats still 112 to California 74 now, with 16 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second period.
Des Moines' pivot is in the penalty box, but he is standing, meaning he will probably get out soon. Jamming for California is Madeline Bootyfly, number 80, against, looks like
007, D-Snake,
I
for Des
can't.
Moines Derby Brats.
Those zeros are tripping me up, man. 007 gets through the pack, but he is lead jammer.
Yes, he is. As Madeline Bootyfly does a little toe work on the inside, finally gets out. See if she can come around and score some points before D-Snake calls it off.
Oh, but
As I say that, D-Snake calls it off.
No points
picking
awarded.
up California picking up no points. But in just 1 second, we will tell you how many points Des Moines picked up. And they picked up 4 points. 4 points for Des Moines.
You can tell how hard both teams are working just by their chests, how heavy they are breathing.
As it is, number 333 triple threat for Des Moines going up against KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem.
And KB sneaks around on the outside and gets lead jammer.
Triple threat is trying to fight hard, trying to get through that pack.
He takes off his helmet cover. Oh, but falls and gets right back up again. He is still fighting through that pack. Des Moines blocker joins the pack.
Nice little moves through the pack, scoring up 5 more points for California Mayhem.
It's exactly what they need. Triple threat still being recycled with the star cover in his hand. He is not able to successfully complete a star pass or even get through.
KB is back at the pack, trying to fight hard, trying to score us more points, and he does run on the inside, scoring another 5 points for California Mayhem.
This is a great time for California Mayhem to really get themselves back into a winning position.
That's triple threat. Nope, that is a star pass, a 7-3-1 Enigma.
But Enigma doesn't even have a chance to score any points.
Doesn't have a chance as California Mayhem picks up another 4 points. Much needed 4 points. It's a 14-0 jam for California Mayhem, making it 116 Des Moines Derby Brats, 88 California Mayhem.
There's just about 14 minutes left in the second half.
Yep.
Meaning that there is a lot of time for anything to happen for both teams.
As it looks like it is 007. D-Snake going up against Madeline Bootyfly, number 80 for California Mayhem.
California Mayhem.
And he does get out. He does get out and becomes lead jammer for Des Moines. But Madeline Bootyfly does get out right behind him. Not lead jammer, but tries to come around and score some points.
Looks like the packs start racing again. A lot of that being seen. Des Moines blocker doing some offense. And Mad Max hits that blocker down.
As it looks like D-Snake does pick up 4 points for Des Moines. California does not pick any points up for that jam. As it is 007, D-Snake jamming once again, back to back for Des Moines against KB the Rockstar for California Mayhem.
Has amazing stamina to go so many jams as a jammer, especially against these strong California walls. KB trying to do a little bit of defense on the jammer.
Gets tripped up there on the outside. No, never mind. He picks up a forearm.
And he goes to the box, making this a power jam for Des Moines, which is not what California Mayhem needs.
Yes.
D-Snake gets lead jammer. And the California Mayhem blocker gets a penalty called on her as well.
And a nice apex jump there from D-Snake, picking up 5 big points for Des Moines Derby Brats. As it looks like KB the Rockstar is just standing now in the box, and he should be coming up in any second now. As another nice apex jump on the inside once again.
KB gets out of the box just before the jam is called. Oh. Never mind, there's been some talking from an official. He's still in the box for another.
And it looks like he does pick up a penalty because he did come out of the box too soon. And it looks like the NSO did not give him the right of way to go out just right then. So he does have one more penalty. He has to sit for another 30 seconds, making it a power jam for Des Moines Derby Brats, number 07. Jam it, Jacob.
For me, I'm trying their best.
Ooh. Nice little run on the inside. Jammin' Jacob picks the lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats as one of the blockers from California is now standing in the box and is released.
California Mayhem trying to race that pack and stay in front of that Des Moines jammer.
It looks like KB the Rockstar is standing in the box, and let's see if he can. No, he will not be able to get out, so he is stuck in that box once again for another jam.
A power start for Des Moines.
As Des Moines does pick up 5 big points for themselves. Score recap. So Des Moines Derby Brats does have 135 to California Mayhem's 88 with 10 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second period. As it does look like it's 007. D Snake for Des Moines Derby Brats. Getting the right of way to have this power jam.
Oh, and Des Moines 007 D Snake just sneaks through on the inside, getting lead jammer right away.
Oh, and KB the Rockstar does run on the inside. Does not lead jammer finally come around and try to score some points. Rise to say that D Snake does run on the inside, picks up 4 points and calls it off.
KB is not happy with himself for that jam. And it looks like there are 2 blockers in the box for California Mayhem.
Yep, as it looks like it's number 80, Madeline Bootyfly for California Mayhem going up against, that is 07, Jamie Jacob for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Going to make defense hard on the California Mayhem side with only 2 blockers. But they are trying hard to hold him anyway. Love Tap does a nice little move on.
Jamie Jacob gets knocked down but stays in and becomes lead jammer for Des Moines, and Madeline Bootyfly gets out right behind him. Is not lead, but can try to catch him and score some points.
California Mayhem starting to race that pack at the front. Whoa. And looks like a good move on the Des Moines Jammers' part. As Des Moines gets 2 points in that jam to California's 0. California is yelling for a pivot.
As it does look like number 99, Kangaroothless, gets this first start for as jammer for California Mayhem going up against number 007, D Snake for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Looks like both teams.
Yep. 007, D Snake gets out on the inside, becomes lead jammer for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Number 99, Kangaroothless, still being stuck in that pack, but trying her hardest. And it looks like she is having to fight with number 7, 31.
Nice apex jump from D Snake, and he picks up 5 big points for Des Moines Derby Brats.
Kangaroothless still struggling on her initial pass. He's fighting with number 306.
And finally gets out, but D Snake gets out right behind her, scores 4 points. 4 points. As lead jammer.
California Mayhem's coach is starting to tell the blockers to run the pack. Looks like D-Snake is having a hard time catching up, but he is managing just fine. And a nice try for a hit. California Mayhem's blockers.
Ooh, and a nice toe work on that inside. Picking up 5 points for Des Moines Derby Brats. As Kangaroothless gets knocked on the inside.
Number 99, Kangaroothless, is just not having it, or really not having a good jam. And she is struggling and tired. And she gets through after taking the star off of her head.
Scoring 3 points for California Mayhem. D-Snake does get back to the pack. Tries to see if he can score even more points for Des Moines. As yes, he does. He scores 5 more points. Yes, he does right now.
He has been a big part of why Des Moines are getting so many points on the board.
And that is a 23-5 jam for Des Moines over Cali, making it 164 Des Moines Derby Brats to California Mayhem's 93 with just about 6 minutes and 30 seconds left in this second period.
Looks like California Mayhem has decided to wall up on the pivot line this time at the front of the pack, but I have to wonder if they are going to swallow up the Des Moines pack, but they don't.
As it is triple threat for Des Moines Derby Brats going up against Madeline Bootyfly for California Mayhem. As it looks like, oh, and a nice little toe work on the inside. Triple threat does pick up lead jammer for Des Moines. Madeline Bootyfly is right behind him. to not lead, but can try to come around and score some points.
Madeline Bluefly has been working hard this entire game, as she has probably been jammed just as much as KB has, and they have both been jammed a lot.
Oh, juke move to the inside. And triple threat picks up 4 big points for Des Moines as he calls it off right there.
Love Top has a little bit of a struggle with the blocker, it seems like, as he gets laid out, but he seems to be okay as he's smiling.
Laughing about it, yeah.
Always good to laugh.
Who's jamming?
Yeah, you have
It is
better eyes
number-
than I do.
It is the number 20 Thrasher going up against number 007 T-Snake for Des Moines.
I have very old eyes, despite being 15, but okay. KB
Steve Snake is fighting hard.
reforming around, and a good hit from Mad Max, making the Des Moines Jammer have to reform.
Oh, and number 20 Thrasher does pick up lead jammer for California. Much needed lead jammer.
KB does a nice apex
Jeez.
jump and hits that pivot
Oh.
down.
Failed little apex jump from D-Snake. Oh, but he does pick up a penalty as it is a track cut for Des Moines.
KB also gets hit to the box as pivot.
And as I say, that Thrasher does come out, picks up 5 points for California. Much needed 5 points by that means. He comes back around, trying to score some more points for California.
Some defense on the California Mayhem side, but Des Moines is still reforming around that California Jammer.
Thrasher still trying to fight hard, only got 1 blocker left, and she does get through, picking up another 5 points for California Mayhem. Finally making them break the century mark at 103.
KB seems to be in trouble again with the penalty box.
Yep.
And I don't know if he's happy or mad.
And I think he's just trying to keep his cool, but at the same time, he does look frustrated. I have seen the way he reacts when he does get pissed or mad in other ways. He does look like he is really upset. And it happens in big games like this. It does really happen.
This is a huge game, as this is for 3rd place, which means they will get a medal, whoever wins.
Yes.
It is 168 Des Moines to California's 103 with 3 minutes and 37 seconds in the second half. Looks like there is an official timeout. And that whistle means that the jam is on.
Yep. As it is triple threat for Des Moines Democrats. Going up against, no, it is a power jam. Is it? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there she is. Okay, it's Madeline Bootyfly for California.
And California Mayhem really working triple threat over, trying to make sure he does not get lead. Love Tap as a last defense does get him out, but a no pass, no penalty.
Yep, and he does
Being
become lead
called.
jammer for Des Moines. As it looks like Madden Bootyfly is trying her best to try to get through this pack. And she does not. Nice hit from Enigma as Love Tap lays him out right on the outside. So it looks like Enigma is not very happy with that hit, but he has to get right back up and play some defense. So it looks like Madden Bootyfly does get out, but triple threat does get out. Calling out the jam. Picking up 4 points for Des Moines. As it is another official timeout.
California Mayhem's coach trying to give some encouraging pep talk to his team. Des Moines on the other side, just kind of chilling.
Oh, yeah. Because it looks, if you can tell by their body language, it looks like they think they have this.
But things
And with 2 minutes and 49 seconds and a 69 point differential, I have seen that get washed out within 2 minutes and 50 seconds. But California has been getting penalty heavy. So we will see what happens.
And a lot of things can still happen And it looks like an official timeout is turning to a timeout for California. And a minute is up because that is what a team timeout is, 60 seconds. And they are back in gameplay.
As it looks like it's number 007, D-Snake going up against, yep, Zenbad. He is 007 too. So a little 007 action going on. And Zenbad does pick up lead jammer.
This is the first time we've seen Zenbad actually jam.
Yes.
And both 007s are neck and neck. As 007 Zenbad is recycled by 7:31. But there have been a couple of penalties being called and a power jam for California Mayhem. Zenbad gets through and gets a full 5 points. But KB is not happy with his penalty that he gets. He does not know for what reason.
Zenbad does get out, picking up 5 big points for California. Like I said, this is what they need right here, and this is a great jammer. And he gets out again, picking up 5 more points for California.
With 1 minute and 50 seconds left in the half, this could be what Zenbad needs.
A big hit on Zenbad, and he does pick up a penalty, and Zenbad does get out again as double D-Snake does get out. But it does look like D-Snake is going to play a little defense on Zenbad.
And Zenbad does get around him.
Yes, he does.
And a big hit.
Looks like D-Snake was playing a little defense, but now it's going to try to go back to what he's supposed to do right now on jam. As Zenbad does call off that jam, picking up another 4 big points for California, and it is another official timeout.
It's been quite a bit of
California
news lately, but I mean.
A little score recap right before probably the last jam of this big game right here for both teams. Des Moines Derby Brats 172, California 127, as that was a 24-0 jam for California. That was a much needed jam for California.
Looks like a medic has been called over to attend to Zenbad as there's something wrong. Hopefully he is okay.
Yes.
California Mayhem's coach doing another pep talk. Des Moines blockers are out there sitting ready to play. Emotions are running high in this game as it has been an intense one. One last time before this ends, go to a hashtag for Twitter, hashtag talk2JRDA, the number 2, and hashtag JRDA watch party. Tell us what you're doing, what you're watching, who you're watching with, what you're eating while you're watching, if you are eating something.
Yes. As it looks like this jam is just about to start. As it looks like it's number 80, Madeline Bootyfly, going up against number 007, D-Snake. The jam is call is about to start. D-Snake, both jammers fighting hard, trying to get through this pack, trying to get lead jammer. Madeline Bootyfly does pick up lead jammer for California, but D-Snake is right behind her. As it looks like Madeline Bootyfly did do a little jammer on jammer action, but it looks like they're going right back to jamming. And a nice little apex. 5 big points for Madeline Bootyfly and California Mayhem, but it looks like D-Snake gets right out behind her and picks up 4 points.
California needs to tighten up that defense in order to get any headway.
Oh, and it does look like she picks up a back block for California, as it looks like D-Snake is just gonna, just take it chill, take it calm. Don't try to pick up a penalty. It looks like he's just gonna wait the clock out and
finish the jam off.
Sad thing is, he will not be able to call this jam off, so Madeline Bootyfly will come back out. But it does look like this game might be over, as Madeline Bootyfly, as the game clock has ended, but there is 40 seconds left in this jam, as Madeline Bootyfly does get out.
And D-Snake runs through
Played
the
a
pack.
trick on him. played that trick on him, and he does get out.
Now the booty flag gets hit to the outside and is trying hard to give it her all.
Oh.
As this is the last jam.
And she does get out, picking up 4 points. But D-Snake is going to just wait this out with 9 seconds to go.
Number 23, Reconology, getting a penalty in the last jam.
And the jam is finally called off, and that is the game. It's unofficial right now, but at the end, it is Des Moines should be taking the win. We'll wait till the official call, but it is Des Moines Derby Brats 176 to California's 138. One an intense game. That was very intense. Right around the end, they played their hearts out. Both teams did.
KB the Rockstar looks like he has fouled out, but he is doing fine just because. Des Moines has a lot of happy feelings. Looks like they are going to do a little bit of a team cheer.
Right as you say that, the call has been announced. It is final. Des Moines Derby Brats 176 to California's 138, as Des Moines Derby Brats does take the bronze medal here for third place. But sadly, California does finish, takes the loss, but does finish fourth. And they have nothing to worry about because it is a very big accomplishment for, first of all, coming to this championship, being one of the top 10 teams, and finishing better than half of these teams out here.
And with that, that seems to be the very end of this game after everyone does their congratulations and handshaking. This is Hot Sauce from Dawnings of Destruction.
Yes, and this is Hammer Time from the Tampa Bay Junior Roller Derby calling off for now.
And that's really the end.
Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for the gold medal game, as it is Foco Spartans going up against the Diamond City Miners.